This is Fortunegate Road in the London Borough of Brent, NW10. The facts of Fagan and Metropolitan Police Commissioner, as stated by Justice James in the actual case report, were as follows. On August 31st, 1967, the appellant, Vincent Fagan, was reversing a motorcar in Fortunegate Road, London, NW10, when Police Constable Morris directed him to drive the car towards the curbside, and standing in front of the car pointed out a suitable place in which to park. At first, the appellant stopped the car too far from the curb for the officer's liking. Morris asked him to park closer and indicated a precise spot. The appellant drove forward towards him and stopped it with the offside wheel on Morris's foot. "Get off, you are on my foot," said the officer. "Fuck you, you can wait," said the appellant. The engine of the car stopped running. Morris repeated several times, "Get off my foot." The appellant said, reluctantly, "Okay, man, okay," and then slowly turned on the ignition of the vehicle and reversed it off the officer's foot. The following reconstruction was actually filmed on Fortunegate Road, the site of the original incident. Actus Reus, complete. Officer Morris, "Get off my foot." Fagan forms the mens rea, which in this case was the intention to deliberately not move the car. Fagan, "Fuck you, you can wait." Offence over.
Actus Reus and Mens Rea crossed over and a crime came into existence. Quite interesting to think that the very tarmac on which my car presently rests is actually part of English legal history.
Fagan lost the appeal against his conviction. He had argued that the Actus Reus of battery could not arise from an omission or a failure to act. This argument failed. Justice James. On the facts found, the action of the appellant may have been initially unintentional, but the time came when, knowing that the wheel was on the officer's foot, the appellant 1. Remained seated in the car so his body through the medium of the car was in contact with the officer, 2. Switched off the ignition in the car, 3. Maintained the wheel of the car on the foot, and 4. Used words indicating the intention of keeping the wheel in that position. For our part, we cannot regard such conduct as a mere omission or inactivity. There was an act constituting a battery which at its inception was not criminal because there was no element of intention, but which became criminal from the moment the intention was formed to produce the apprehension which was flowing from the continuing act.